Now, I'm a huge fan of anything fast or fast enough to get myself in trouble with, and if you haven't noticed, there's been a few things done to this car. Let's start off with the outside, the appearance. This is actually one out of 4 Corvettes in the world with this particular body kit on it. It's made by a company up out of Pennsylvania, ACP Productions. It's a completely replacement of the stock body itself on it. This car started off as a 2005 C6 with the Z51 package. Baseline about 340 horsepower at the wheel. One of the first things that we did was added some headers, some Cook's 1 3/4 headers, complete exhaust, B&B Fusion exhaust system. We slapped down a Magnuson 112 blower, mated it with cam trick flow heads, and at the end of the day we're sitting about 700 horsepower at the crank. A lot of horsepower to get those wheels in the back spinning. So we've talked about a lot of the horsepower, a lot of what makes this car go real fast. What good is all that horsepower if you have no means of stopping? That's why we fitted this car with a big, massive, big brake kit by Bear Brakes. We have 6 piston calipers up front, 4 in the back, 14-inch rotors, plenty of stopping power when you need it. Moving on, we have HRE wheels, 20 in the rear, 19s in the front. Now with all that power, we got the braking, what else is needed? We need to make sure we get some good traction out on the road in order to have that carving into the canyons and all that other fun stuff. That's why we use the Nitto Envos. We're talking about a 345 series tire in the back here, about 13.5 inches of rubber actually hitting the asphalt itself. Plenty of tread to get the action going. Okay, now if you're being a true car enthusiast, it's all about having a good time too. You have the mud, you have the go fast power, and then there's the conversational pieces. I want to let you guys know, this decal right here added about 80 horsepower. No, really, it's just a conversation point and it puts smiles on people's faces. But really what I want to talk to you about is the exhaust system on this car. I've gone through many different exhaust systems and do a lot of driving, and what we put on here was a B&B Fusion. It's a kind of mild, wild exhaust system. So with a simple control of the keychain, I can either turn on the exhaust or turn it off. When I'm around streets, want to have some fun, loud, obnoxious, keep it on. You know, the girls in the car, heading up the freeway, up the coast, shut it off, and it's quiet as a mouse. So we've added the power, the braking, the styling. So what's next on modifying this 2005 C6? The audio is what's next. So what we did is we replaced all the stock components with Memphis audio. Threw in this big massive amps and capacitors, replaced all the speakers, and threw in an Eclipse 6610 navigation head unit. Having all that power underneath the hood is very important, but next is to be able to monitor is even more important. And that's why I went with the Autometer Nexus gauge system. Be able to track the wideband, the boost, the air fuel. You have a little light up here to be able to monitor when the methanol injection is kicking in. With all that speed, all that power, safety has got to come first. So that's why I threw in a harness bar and also a 6-point harness system into here. Let's talk about some mods that are very important that you don't see from the exterior. To get all that power to the ground, you need a transmission. This car has a stage 4 gear star transmission, mated up to an Oskiek and limited slip differential with a Yank 2800 stall converter to keep that power band right where you want it. Now when taking the car up to the canyon runs and so forth, what do you need? You need the car to handle well. GM did a great job out of the factory, but we bumped it up a little bit. We put on Font Racing shocks, or the sport shocks rather, and we also added on the Font Fatty sport sway bars. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Now, if you're a Corvette nut just like myself, take a moment and swing on by SmokinVet.com. We're the largest privately owned Corvette forum, owned by Corvette enthusiasts for the enthusiasts. We've been featured with Jay Leno's Garage, Speed Channel Supercharged Exposed, a 2-day Christmas holiday special at Spike TV's Power Block, SEMA Auto Show, and even announced on The Tonight Show, and so much more. SmokinVet.com is a free resource that literally thousands of Corvette owners just like yourself visit every single day. You'll find forum discussions, technical support on all generations of Corvettes, from the very beginning C1s to the latest C6s, Z01s, Grand Sports. You'll even find discussions on the C7 Corvette. Now, if you're looking for more casual discussions, swing on by the Smokin' Lounge. Here you'll find discussions on just about any off-topic you can imagine. From current events, travel, sports, the latest jokes and comedy, you'll find it all here. Having one of those long days and looking to take a break from all the forum discussions, browse through tens of thousands of Corvette photos in our vet gallery. Or you may want to take a look at the original Corvette articles written specifically for Smokin' Vet guests. Still not finding what you're looking for? Well, check out our Corvette video section. These are all hand-selected Corvette videos of Corvettes doing just about anything these cars were designed to do, and even a few, well, I'll let you see for yourself. Also, we have tons of giveaways going on, so by registering at smokinvet.com, you'll always be updated on what's cooking at Smokin' Vet. So what are you waiting for? Swing on by today and see for yourself why thousands of Corvette owners from all walks of life, from all around this world, have made smokinvet.com their Corvette form of choice. So much respect to you all, and we'll see you on smokinvet.com.